Sin City. I guess we are.
We've gone past where we should have gone.
If I didn't know the character of my wives, I would say a wild time is happening.
Is anybody listening?
He sort of gets a little freaked out.
You're getting under my very, very, very thin skin.
Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Sister Wives stars Robyn and Kody Brown enjoy the finer things life has to offer. While Janelle Brown lived in an RV with her youngest child and their dogs, Kody and Robyn's branch of the family enjoyed a stunning Flagstaff mansion. After a rewatch, at least one Sister Wives viewer thinks Kody and Robyn obtained their mansion deceitfully. Did Robyn and Kody Brown make up stories about their rental home? Considering how often the Brown family moves around, they often end up in rental properties instead of homes they purchased. Over the years, living in different homes has sparked quite a bit of drama in the polygamist household. Naturally, Meri, Janelle, and Christine didn't approve of Kody and Robyn's choice to buy a mansion when their rental property sold. But how much of this storyline was legitimate? Opinion: Robyn and Kody lied that their rental was selling, one Sister Wives viewer shared on Reddit this week. Upon rewatching season 14, it is clear to me that Robyn and Kody had every intention to buy the whole time, and with Robyn and Janelle's house having just sold in Vegas, they knew they needed to move fast to purchase a huge and expensive home before anyone else thought of buying. They knew they would drain the family's finances with the purchase, and so Robyn played it up as if she never wanted to buy, even going as far as crying and saying to the cameras that this fight could impact her and Kody's marriage. All the while her and Kody were in on this together, the op continued. They went on to ask other Sister Wives viewers for their own opinions on the matter. Reddit users add their own thoughts to the conversation. Other Sister Wives viewers agreed that Robyn and Kody Brown behaved suspiciously during this arc. However, a few provided evidence to show when the home was on the market and how much it sold for. It seems the rental home did actually sell. But viewers still agreed that they exacerbated the issue for the sake of drama. Redditors wrote, "She has always used reverse psychology on the family and on the viewers, making it seem like she is against something when in all reality, she is getting exactly what she wants. I love how she thought God was going to take time out of his busy schedule to play her realtor. Cannot believe Robyn wasn't nominated for an Oscar for this over-the-top, please no don't buy me $1 million mansion on the hill performance. When Robyn is crying we know that she is lying. I am so tired of watching her play the victim. Robyn Brown has been known to coddle her children sometimes to an extreme. They were the only Brown wife and kids considered fully obedient during the pandemic. This led Kody to live almost exclusively at Robyn's for nearly 9 months. However, Robyn's behavior with her kids has some fans on Reddit seeing red. So much so that they started a thread about the detriment of her attachment parenting. The one thing about the Brown wives is they all have very different parenting styles. First wife Meri had just one daughter, Marride. Therefore, she would interact with her sister wives' children, often known as the tooth puller of the family. Janelle was the second wife and the breadwinner, so she heavily relied on third wife, Christine, to help raise her 6 children. As the kids grew older and she became a grandmother, she became much softer and more involved. Finally, as aforementioned, third wife Christine was the homemaker of the bunch and took pride in raising the kids. This included her 6 along with Janelle's. When Robyn came along in 2010, she brought with her 3 from a previous marriage. She appeared to be fairly laid back until she gave birth to her children with Kody. Together, they welcomed son Solomon, and daughter, Ariella. The first Brown sacrifice made for her kids was Meri divorcing Kody in 2014 so he could marry Robyn. That way he could adopt her 3 older children. Next up was the decision to move to Flagstaff as her son Paedon would be attending school there. He has special needs and she wanted to be close to him. The final straw was her using Soul's RSV to help create excessive pandemic rules. How far will she go? Some fans believe Robyn Brown has a problem letting her children live. They are overly protected and shielded from the world. This could explain why her daughter Aurora has such bad anxiety, but that is another story that has been speculated by Redditors. Now, a new thread has started where Robyn's parenting is the topic of conversation. Fans believe that she has shielded her youngest kids close to her. She fears if they leave her sight, something could happen and she cannot risk that. Essentially, she is depriving them of being children due to her own issues. Someone also pointed out how she uses her kids as manipulation tools. When it came to the Women's March in Season 12, she said she could not go because she had babies. She went on to ask who would watch the kids if they were in jail. If she did not want to go, just be upfront. No need to throw the kids in when the other wives who did attend also have families. Sister wives' daughters Mykelti, Paedon and Maddy have pretty active lifestyles. They seem very fulfilled, but they once had very high professional aspirations. This led some Redditors to ask if either girl ever went to college, and if so, did they complete it? Sister wives' high-achieving children. The one thing about the Brown children is that they are very high achievers. From the time the series began in 2010, they were already setting goals. As a teenager, Maddy had a distinct and strong personality. With her short, black bob, she declared she was going to become a cosmetologist. Her other siblings were just as determined to succeed as she was. Garrison joined the National Guard while her sister Aspyn graduated from UNLV in 2019. Both Marride and Logan received master's degrees as Hunter pursues nursing. The family moved to Flagstaff so Paedon could go to school while Gabe is currently enrolled in college. As for Maddy and Mykelti, they both found love and their soulmates, which seemingly put their educational goals on hold. Maddy married Caleb Brush in 2016, the same summer Tony Paedon proposed to Mykelti. In December of that year, Tony and Mykelti got married. It was not long after that Maddy welcomed her first child with Caleb, their son Axel. In 2019, they announced they were expecting again plus moving to North Carolina. During the pandemic, Mykelti shared she was pregnant and welcomed her first daughter in April 2021. So, where do the two girls stand education-wise? To educate or not to educate? Since the girls seem so invested in their education and futures throughout the series, a Reddit thread was started asking if they ever finished college. As one person pointed out, Maddy had a point where she wanted to be a layer after cosmetologist, while Mykelti had dreams of working in fashion design. This Redditor added they felt sad that the girls seemingly dashed their dreams to promote MLMs. Neither finished college. Within the last few months, Maddy posted pictures of her doing homework, so she went back at some point but hasn't finished yet, a Redditor answered. Maddy has been studying, alongside Ysabel, who lives with her in North Carolina as she is attending university, as well. Yet she hasn't shared what her major is. For those who may not remember, Maddy was the valedictorian at her graduation. Not many people are surprised Mykelti did not pursue her dream of fashion, but they did have higher hopes for Maddy. She also apparently had a full ride to college but seemingly chose Caleb and marriage over all of it. However, she is living her best life and has gone back to school, so it all happened in her time frame. Maybe she will inspire Mykelti. Proud Grandma Janelle Brown returned home from a trip to Walt Disney World. She feels tired yet fulfilled. The Sister Wives star reflected on her first trip to the theme park with her grandchildren. While she had her hands full, she was happy and grateful that they got to make memories together. Hopefully, they will return to make even more memories. Janelle went to Disney with ChristineBrown, who also shared photos on social media. Fans are happy to see the two getting along after ChristineBrown's divorce from KodyBrown. Over the weekend, the TLC star took to Instagram to reflect back on her busy vacation. Janelle Brown expresses gratitude in new Instagram post. Janelle Brown may be exhausted after taking her grandchildren to Disney World. Yet, she's expressing gratitude for the special moments they made. She revealed that she returned from her first Disney World trip with her grandchildren. The television personality reflected on their fun-filled trip in a new Instagram post over the weekend. She shared a photo of her granddaughter Evie sleeping in her stroller as she snuggled both of her frozen dolls. Like granddaughter, like grandmother. Both of them are tired from their trip. But Janelle wouldn't want it any other way. First Disney World vacation. With the grandbabies in the books, Janelle Brown wrote in her post. Tired, happy, grateful. happy to sit quietly tucked in a corner while Evie slept. Anna and Elsa are the favorites and these dolls were a hit. ChristineBrown joined Janelle on her Walt Disney World trip. She brought her kids along with her. Last week, Janelle announced that she was in Orlando for a Plexus Leadership Retreat. She thought it was the perfect time for the family to go to Walt Disney World. Janelle Brown isn't the only one sharing photos from their trip. Last week, Christine took to her respective Instagram page to share photos of herself with her kids and their family friends at the happiest place on earth. They posed in front of the entrance at the popular Magic Kingdom Park. Loving this vacation, ChristineBrown wrote, "My daughter truly brought me my Maleficent ears. I've been wanting them for years." She also joked that her kids actually smiled and posed for a photo. Check out the adorable family photo for yourself here. The reality star treasured this sweet family moment. She concluded her post with the hashtags, blessed, and mom life. Fans think Christine is much happier now that she's divorced Kody. Sister Wives star ChristineBrown is the one to watch when you want to know if another season of the TLC show is in the cards or not. Now, once again, she came through. Fans and critics alike suggest that Christine became the star of this network's series. They also suggest she knocked KodyBrown down a few notches, as her new life is much more interesting to watch. Sister Wives. All eyes on ChristineBrown. ChristineBrown ushered the last season out by leaving tears in the eyes of fans, as her joy was quite contagious. Her two-part wedding special was one of the most memorable events to air out of more than a decade of episodes. Family. She was to become Kody's second wife, so this happened even before Janelle Brown came on board the SS KodyBrown. According to MeriBrown, who was the first wife of Kody, it seems that he had once dated a young woman many years ago. This came from the book, Becoming Sister Wives, the story of an unconventional marriage. Reportedly, Kody had the support of MeriBrown in pursuing this relationship. She played a significant role in helping him court this woman, as confirmed by both Meri and Christine in their book. But then something happened. Kody devastates ChristineBrown. ChristineBrown introduced this young lady from their church to Kody and Meri. She never thought of her as a competition. But from what their Sister Wives book reports, she was. So, the marriage date was set. But a week before the nuptials were scheduled to go off, the mystery woman backed down. When Christine heard this, she once again had hoped to become Kody's wife. Then Kody married Janelle, which was made the second time he passed up Christine. But, as fate would have it, Kody made Christine his third wife. KodyBrown's story changed from the original report in the book. As far as that woman goes, after she canceled the wedding, that was the last they talked about her. But now Kody says that this woman still wanted to join the Sister Wives family. But Christine wouldn't let him marry this woman. So, today, he blames his third wife for stopping his marriage to this other woman, who by the now season 18 has made it into the Sister Wives archives. But the good news for the viewers is that season 19 is already filming, according to what ChristineBrown had to say. Even the critics see Christine as the one Sister Wives star fans itch to see more of. As a new bride with a husband of her own, her new life with Devid is a real draw for viewers. Now that MeriBrown has introduced her new boyfriend to the masses, we can only hope we see how her life unfolds with a man of her own. Then, of course, there's Janelle Brown, who not only Christine embraces as family, but her new husband does as well. Christine said all 5 of the original Sister Wives spouses appear on season 19. Christine rises above KodyBrown and Robyn Brown. The buzz online puts ChristineBrown and Devid as the couple fans want to see more of. Considering all 5 of the original Sister Wives spouses signed on for season 19, we will see Christine. Plus, Devid is also part of the new season. KodyBrown and Robyn Brown are also part of the new season. But more and more fans suggest leaving them off the show. Although that likely won't happen. That said, likely, Kody would never give up the ship. What Christine had to say about the new Sister Wives season sounds very different from what we are used to. What she mentioned sounds like something that might be very interesting to see. Sister Wives season 19 come one, come all. While ChristineBrown filled us in on what we will see, she also touched on what we won't see. If Sister Wives fans expect some drag-out fights, well, that's not happening, she said. But what you will see, drum roll please, all 5 of the Sister Wives spouses together in one place. Not just once but a few different times. So, that's going to be something to watch. Christine did say they are all very cordial. This means Sister Wives fans will see Kody and Devid at the same event together. While she never mentioned what the occasions were that brought them all together, fans assume either birthdays, graduations, or maybe even a surprise wedding. They do have a flock of Sister Wives kids who are adults and still not married yet. Christine was married in October, and the other stars of the show sat and watched the video of the TLC wedding event. They also shared their comments as they watched. This is when Kody said he had met Devid. So, maybe they met at one of the events they filmed. When will TLC roll out the new season 19? Christine touched on season 19 very lightly. But there's no doubt about it, it's a go and some of the filming has already taken place. TLC traditionally does not officially offer an announcement of a new season until weeks before it rolls out. The last few times, it was Christine or one of her offspring who leaked the filming of the next season. When the new season airs will become anybody's guess. Sister Wives has rolled out a new season in almost every calendar month of the year. That's all except for 3 months, February, April, and October. But there's always a first time, so any month is possible for the start date of a new TLC series season. Sister Wives star MeriBrown looks as if she's paying for a mistake today, as fans don't miss a trick when it comes to this TLC reality show's celebs. Especially when it comes to the new love lives of the ex-wives from this famous polygamous marriage. The original first wife of the Brown clan is pretty quiet these days. Or at least, in comparison to her usual social media presence, she is. Now it seems 2 opposite camps form regarding Meri and her new boyfriend, Amos Andrews. Sister Wives. MeriBrown faces problems with boyfriend. When MeriBrown introduced her new boyfriend, she looked like a proud woman who found genuine happiness. But when sharing her newfound love with the fans, it seems she unintentionally threw Amos Andrews to the wolves. Now it looks like critics wait for Amos around every corner. One of the first negative stories to come out about Amos came from one of his ex-wives. She made all sorts of accusations about Meri's new beau in an interview. Then armchair sleuths dug up allegations concerning his lack of paying child support. And now, even the amount of debt he owes is splattered all over the place. Jen Sullivan is MeriBrown's best friend and co-host of her online show. She read Amos one very strong disclaimer. This happened live when he joined these 2 women online for their Fridays with Friends. Included in that disclaimer was how rumors would spin about him. Jen also told him everything he says will likely get twisted. She warned him about a bunch of stuff that comes along with being a celebrity. Well, it looks like Amos experiences this firsthand now. Over the last couple of weeks, the headlines dangled some less than stellar stuff about MeriBrown's new boyfriend. Camp #1. Everything's coming up roses for Meri. The first camp making noise online today are the cheerleaders of MeriBrown's new relationship with Amos Andrews. These Sister Wives fans, as well as a few ex-co-wives, think it's wonderful she's found love. Even ChristineBrown, an ex-co-wife at odds with Meri, popped up on social media to say how thrilled she was for her. She also called Meri's newfound love absolutely awesome. So, if she has found a new and happy chapter in her life, then all her fans will likely rejoice for her. But while this camp of Sister Wives fans gush about how happy they are for MeriBrown, other stuff is going on. Sister Wives Camp number 2, huge mistake made. After the report claiming Amos didn't pay his child support and the following report about the amount of debt he owes, Meri seemed to get very quiet online. As of this Friday, it looks like it's the 2nd week without Meri and Jen Sullivan doing their Fridays with Friends venue. Sister Wives critics suggest Meri skirted the show the last 2 weeks because she always answers questions from her fans. Because of all these negative allegations about Amos, chances are MeriBrown would find herself inundated with questions regarding her boyfriend. Even her social media presence seems down to a bare minimum. Plus, she posted nothing about Amos in more than 2 weeks. Meri and Amos keeping low profile. The last we heard about Amos from MeriBrown was when he joined her on her last Friday with friends, 2 weeks back. Her only post this week contains a very generic topic. She shared a post about 2 decorative paintings she hung on the wall of the staircase at Lizzie's Heritage Inn. So, she didn't mention Amos over the last 2 weeks. Plus, she skipped 2 weeks of Fridays with friends. That said, all of this has the second camp of people suggesting that Meri might have cooled things down with her new beau, but her previous posts with Amos Andrews remain on her site. Others see signs that this relationship is not long for this world, as they go by the latest allegations about Amos online. This, along with her semi-silence on social media, suggests for some fans, there are problems for this couple. So, the camp filled with sister wives critics think MeriBrown pays the price for making a mistake. They suggest she didn't find out enough about her new boyfriend's backstory before going public with him, but the camp filled with her cheerleaders suggests that, if sharing happiness is a mistake, then she made one. Still, from where they sit, it's not a mistake. Either way, she seems to keep a low profile today when it comes to posting for the fans of her TLC series. Maybe she's just waiting until all this blows over. Sister Wives star ChristineBrown knows fans want more of her and Devid Woolley on season 19, which is filming now for TLC. So, Devid had to navigate his newfound fame fairly quickly. Despite that, he's all for it and willing to go wherever his new bride takes him. And Christine has him on screen with her for the new season that rolls out next. Sister Wives. ChristineBrown throws Devid Woolley to the wolves. When ChristineBrown told Devid Woolley what comes along with being her husband, he was fine with it all. Fans already heard the groom try to explain how he knew Christine was the one for him. He couldn't find the words on Sister Wives during their wedding special. But fans got the message. He suggested it was a magical event of fate. Today, these two fit like a swanky pair of designer gloves. Despite his new wife explaining what it is like to have the Sister Wives camera filming your life, it sounds like it was a bit of a culture shock for him at first. In a recent interview, Devid tells the story of his introduction to becoming part of the Sister Wives show. Devid Woolley didn't get much instruction on how to act and react. And he explains it jokingly, saying, "They threw me to the wolves." He also says that he never wanted to be on camera, but now that he is, he's going with the flow. Devid astonishes his new wife. One of the reasons that the Sister Wives fans embrace Devid might be a bit superficial to hear, but it's his eyes. Sure, the viewers see those piercing blue eyes as part of his handsome appearance. But, the viewers also see genuine kindness behind that crystal blue color, and some fans even say he's got smiling eyes. Devid Woolley amazes ChristineBrown because of how genuine he is. Devid Woolley became an instant famous face for falling in love with the Sister Wives celeb. But fame is not something he ever wanted for himself. Sister Wives. Christine thrilled for fans to see Devid next season. ChristineBrown knows how her fans pick up on things about people. Look what they've said for years about KodyBrown having a favorite wife. The big draw for her to have her husband on the show is so fans can see what she sees. Christine calls Devid Woolley real and authentic. She thinks this will shine through for the Sister Wives fans next season. When it came to getting ready for the show or a public appearance, there's no getting ready for Devid, she said. Christine explains that the magic of Devid is it doesn't take a lot of training or preparing. So, Christine is counting on the Sister Wives fans to see Devid just like she does. I think that he comes across really well just because he's just himself. This is how she thinks fans will see him on the TLC series. But many see him like that already. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.